Amy, this will be the last time that you ever get to walk through this house. Do you want to go see? Everything's out.
Yeah.
It's lunch.
Yeah, that's kind of a mate.
Huh?
We got home to some nice Subway lunch from the neighbours.
What's going on in there?
So that sorts out lunch for us. And the house is empty. Alles leeg. Alles weg. Hi Amy. Everything is gone.
Oh.
Do you want to go see where's Bean?
Yeah.
Where's Bean? Bean.
Where's Bean?
Hello my boy. Have you been a good boy? Well, that's that. Our house is packed. Our car is packed. Everything that we can possibly do has now been done. And yeah, we're just gonna say one last goodbye to the house, and then we're off on our 5-day trip down to the South Island. Orewa's been an absolutely awesome place to live, and we probably couldn't have landed in a better spot coming from South Africa. The beautiful beaches, the awesome fishing, the cycleways, and just everything that it is to do for the kids down this way. We'll definitely miss it. I've met some fantastic colleagues that I had the privilege of teaching with. I've made excellent friends, and I'll miss all those people, I definitely will. But we're looking forward to our new adventure, and off we go. That's us. Goodbye, little house.
Goodbye, little house.
Goodbye, Orewa.
Goodbye, we're going to Orewa.
We're leaving Orewa.
Goodbye.
That's it. That's us.
We made good memories in the house,
Yeah.
in the area.
Now we just need to say a prayer. We ask that Jesus will keep us safe on this extremely long journey, but we'll just take it step by step, eh?
Amen.
Amen. One thing I won't miss about Auckland is all the traffic, eh? Our trip in total is 160 kilometers for the first day, but it's going to take us close to 3 hours just because of the traffic that goes through Auckland. So yeah, good riddance to that. So we just stopped on the other side of Auckland. It's been an hour and almost 50 minutes just to get from Orewa out on the southern side of Auckland, and we've stopped 20 kilometers from Pukekohe, and we'll quickly let the Bean stretch his legs and the kids as well, and then we'll head off again. Right, let's go see if we can see any more bunnies.
I can't see them.
They're wild bunnies, they're not going to wait for us. Let's see if Bean can smell anything. Bean, can you smell it? These are bunnies. So there's a little hole. Just lift the straw up and see if anything comes out. And that one there on that side. Look a little bit to your right. Me and John and Bean's out. We saw about 5 or 6 bunnies this morning before I had the camera. And as soon as we came closer, they all scattered, and actually just seeing if we can find any. Anyway, it's a beautiful morning in Hamilton. We woke up at about 7:30 this morning, and I'm just taking the kids and the dog out for a quick walk, and then we'll be on our way. We've got quite a long trip today, about 4.5 hours to Foxton, which is close to Palmerston North. and yeah, the sooner we get on the road, the better. Right, so off we go. We had a nice evening, a nice barbecue
Where are we going?
with Nicole's friends, and now we are off to, I think it's a place called Blue Springs, something like that. It's a place they suggested we stop with the kids and the dog.
In 100 meters, turn left onto Molen.
So I just stopped here on the side of the road to actually, I needed the toilet, and then I came across the leftovers of a recent hunt, obviously, very recent. So in other words, in these forests here, must be some red here, hey? Hey guys, this is our first stop since Hamilton, and we are now about 360 kilometers away from Orewa. So we're gonna stop here and quickly stretch our legs, get something to eat, and then we'll probably get straight back on the road. It's always cool to stop at new places and check out different equipment they've got up in the parks. The differences between the different parks is awesome. It's just always something interesting. Perfect place to stop and stretch our legs. Did Bean take you for a walk? Or did you take Bean for a walk?
Took him for a little run.
Good.
He's had some butter.
So we're on our way again, and it's another 2 hours and 30 minutes until we get to Foxton, where we'll spend the night at the Castletown Hotel. And hopefully we can do this 2 hours, 30 minutes without a stop. Bit of a misty look out here, eh? So we're driving through the Tongariro National Park on a road they call Desert Road. I'm not exactly sure why, but I'll actually have to Google that, eh? This type of vegetation up here on the mountain is very odd for New Zealand. I don't think I've ever seen this.
Very like Karua.
Yeah, like flat, no trees, bushy,
Yeah.
like a fowl.
Yeah.
I suppose this is just the closest that New Zealand has to a desert. Up on Desert Road we've got a rainbow. I wonder if I've ever seen a rainbow up this close. But it feels like I can literally drive up to it and go touch it. Leah and John, you guys can see now why they call it Desert Road, huh?
No green whatsoever.
It's just yellow and brown. Well, it's been about 30 minutes since we left the previous place, so now we have to stop again because of toilet breaks. So much for the 2.5 hours straight through. Okay, so this is our room for the night at Castletown Hotel. Everything that we need, nice and basic setup. A room on the one side. I think Leah and John's probably going to sleep over there. A little kitchen and then the toilet area. Don't need anything more than that. Good morning, guys.
Today,
Did you have a good sleep?
yeah.
Yeah. Are you ready for the next part of the journey?
Yep, shortest one, yay.
Yeah, it's a nice short one. Okay, only an hour and a half drive.
No,
We're gonna get on
hour
the
and 40. minutes. Mum's Bean's also ready.
Hour and 40 minutes. Bean, you also ready, boy? Come, boy, come. Good morning. Good morning, boy. Yes, good boy. That's a good boy. Even on a holiday, we can't get away from our chores, unfortunately, and we had a laundromat in Foxton, and we're just going to put the laundry in and let it run while we go do a couple of other things. Just dropped our laundry off and came across this beautiful windmill, and it looks like it's got a shop inside, a Dutch shop, as well as a bakery. It's called the Mullen Bakery, so we're gonna head inside and see what they got. Nicole's grandparents are from the Netherlands, so anything Dutch, and she gets pretty excited, so we're gonna head on inside and see what's happening.
Okay, maybe Daddy, you could get this.
I don't know if you can see that this board has got hundreds of little pins in it of people that's visited here from the Netherlands or who has family back in the Netherlands.
There's a blue one. There's a blue one like this.
That's awesome. So we're heading up the windmill. Wow. It's like our little lounge with heaps of memento here. Are we gonna go up to the third level?
Yep.
Ooh. Well, this is probably, it's not a working windmill anymore, but they just set it up so that you can kind of see how it does work. I think so. We're gonna go up again.
No, I'm soft, but I am scared. I'm scared of this stuff, but I am not scared of the other.
Okay, so up to the final level, we go check what's there, and then we go have some food at the bakery across the street, huh? So they've got some diagrams and explanations, but unfortunately we're in a bit of a hurry.
Dad, look above you.
Right, so I'm sitting on the Molen Café en check dit die name. Dis awesome. Pannenkoeken, poffertjies, 'n broodjie frikandel. Dis so, dit laat my sommer verlang na Suid-Afrika. Yes, maar dit is nice. I'm sitting outside the laundromat in Foxton. I've come to put the clothes from the washing machine into the dryer, and that's going to take another 30 minutes, I think, before we can actually leave for Wellington. But I've just received a SMS from the Interislander ferry saying that there's definite delays on our ferry, which was supposed to depart at 4 p.m. At this stage, I'm not sure what's going to happen. They did send an SMS earlier in the week to say that the predictions are gale force winds and heavy rains, big swells, but no cancellation yet. However, they said that further communication will follow. Right, so we're about to leave for Wellington. It's an hour and a half drive. We're going to see if we can get there and spend some time in Wellington before we have to go and book ourselves in. At this stage, the ferry is still going ahead, but that might change and put us in a bit of a difficult spot with regards to accommodation. But yeah, we're just going to take it as it comes, and we leave it in the hands of the one above. Okay, guys, you ready?
Ready.
Alright, so this is us approaching the queue for checking in the car on the Interislander ferry. We actually managed to change our time slot from the 4 o'clock to the 1 o'clock. The 1 o'clock's been delayed, so it's only going to leave here about 3 in the afternoon, and the 4 o'clock one will only have left at about 6 o'clock. So we're really happy that we could change it, and now we're just waiting in the queue to get onto the ferry. We were thinking of exploring Wellington a little bit, but it's absolutely terrible weather. It's heavy winds, it's heavy rains. Yeah, you can see why the Super Rugby team's called the Hurricanes for sure. Daar kom die een ferry nou in, terug van die Suid-eiland af, en ek dink sodra hy in is en al die mense af is, dan trek ons weer weg. Lyk of hy daarmee weer goed hanteer. Die golwe lyk eintlik plat teenoor wat dit nou nog gelyk het. En die ander, het is eintlik aan die weste kant van Wellington wat dit so erg lyk. Maar hier in die teenoorgestelde kant lyk dit nie so bad nie.
Are we going on that big boat to go home now?
So we're gonna go on that big boat to go over to the South Island. That's huge, eh? Are you excited?
Yeah, and I want to bring my bag.
We'll take your bag with you.
Because there's extra pants in there. Because now my pants are soaking wet.
Soaking wet from the rain.
Yeah,
Because we took Bean for a walk.
yeah. But there might be not enough space.
For all these cars, eh?
Yeah.
It's now 2:30 and we are still in the queue waiting for the Interislander. All the cars are just standing still. I spoke to the lady at Spring Creek Holiday Park where we are actually supposed to sleep over tonight, and yeah, funnily enough it was an Afrikaans lady. So speaking to her, she just says that the place is flooding, and she doesn't even know if we'll be able to get there. And it seems like there's only one road from Picton where we get dropped off with a ferry to get to Spring Creek Holiday Park, just outside of Blenheim. But yeah, currently it's flooding on that side, and we're not really sure what the conditions are where we're heading to. All right, so we're finally getting onto the Interislander.
Look.
We're still not sure what's happening when we get to the other side, but at least we're loading on. The rain has at least slowed down a little bit as well. We just hope that they open a road between Picton and Blenheim, but we'll see that when we get there. Bean down, boy. Daar staan ons karretjie op die Interislander opgetrek. Ons is omtrent 2,5 ure delay.
There they are.
You see them?
Oh my God! I was walking.
Maybe it looks like the
Hey, Mama. Say again? Gonna go to the kids' lounge. The kids.
What do you think?
I think maybe it's further this way.
Yeah.
Don't play my oh, mommy. I think it's this way.
Yes, you guys, that's very high, huh? It's hard to believe that we're on top of a boat.
Yeah, I don't think that'll be pretty good, but yeah.
Go check out there, man. Go check out there. Just stand here. It's quite cool.
Don't have to put food on the tray.
Hey, Amy, are you coloring in nicely? That's good. I'm glad you're occupied with something at least, eh? It's been a big day for us. We've been delayed 2.5 hours on the ferry, and then eventually getting on with big effort, and then traveling for about just over an hour on the ferry. They made the decision to turn around because of the roads flooded on the other side of Picton. So now we are back in Wellington, and we're not sure about accommodation at this stage. We'll just play it by ear and just see what happens. But I found 22 hotels. I counted the numbers just now. All of them booked out. The closest one I can find is about an hour and a half's drive from here. But that's just too far. So yeah, we're just sitting ducks and we're waiting. We'll see what happens.